Good morning and welcome to Two on the Go Travel. So today we're doing something a little different. There is actually the Central Florida International Auto Show going on at the convention center. We've went to several things at the convention center, but we've never been to this. So I'm actually kind of excited. I'm kind of a car guy. It's probably a little bit of an addiction to look at cars and stuff. Melanie can attest to that. So hopefully I won't get into too much trouble today, but we are going to go check it out and see what we see. Are you ready?
I hope so.
I hope you are. Let's ride. So we made it over here to the convention center. It is a beautiful day and we got parked, but apparently the parking's a little more expensive than I thought it was going to be, and there must be on the theme park bandwagon because it was $21.50 to park here at the convention center. That's a little pricey if you ask me, but regardless, we're here. Well, we have made it over here. Just trying to figure out where we need to go exactly now. If you haven't been to the convention center, it's pretty big. We don't come here too often, but when we do come, it's always trying to walk around trying to find out exactly where we need to go. All right, so we have made it in here. All the shiny cars.
In other words, trouble.
Where to start? I guess we'll start down here on the far end.
Saw that new car smell everywhere.
Yeah. I hear them doing some tests, or I think they have an EV drive along thing, or excuse me, ride along thing on the other side over there. I hear them squealing tires. Be curious what they're running down there. So this looks like Hyundai. There's Range Rover on the back side. So I guess we'll start at the far end. Look at some Range Rovers.
This is a Velar.
A Velar. And it is $77,000. Wow. It's pretty. It's a lot of money though. I have a feeling this one isn't much better. Oh no, this one's $162,000. Apparently we are in the wrong section. I have a feeling this is right up there too. Here's a Defender. I do like the Defenders. $74,000. We'll walk over here to the next one, which is Kia EV6, which is their EV. Again, I like the satin on it. That's nice accent lighting. It's got like sport seats in it. That's very nice. Not a real big fan of the steering wheel. It's a little odd. Telluride. And I do like the Tellurides. Those are nice too. That's a nice interior. Got several cars with this satin finish. So it must be obviously a new thing that a lot of them are going to. Red interior. I don't know if I'm sold on that. All right, so we'll go back over here as EV9. It's a nice interior. Seats look really nice. Steering wheel's better on this one. I do like that. All right, so next we got Nissan. We had a Nissan years ago, but I didn't really care for it that much. Frontier. It's not terrible. $48. It's not terrible.
It's a little different from the Rogue we had over there.
Yeah, that's actually what we had years ago as a Rogue, but man, that one looks a lot nicer than what we had.
It's also 12 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know that I'd want another one of those, but it is nice. So it says Pathfinder. That's nice on the inside. I like that. Rock Creek. Must be a special edition.
It says something about Thrill Street Rock Creek edition.
I'm betting that one's a little pricey. It says starting at $37. It's $46.
It's not as bad as I thought.
No, it's actually not. For that edition, I like that. All right, we'll go over here to Toyota now. 68 for that. So we'll say we've never had a Toyota.
Ford's actually had.
$49,000 for the truck. And they probably make good vehicles. We've just never owned one. So we're over here at the EV part, and they are doing ride-alongs. Looks like it's just takeoffs. That's a BMW. I don't know what it was. It didn't look all that quick, but the nose went up way high on it. Here's an EV6. We thought about doing that, but that's all it is just a takeoff thing. To me, that one didn't seem very fast. Maybe it's just...
Well, I wonder if it's the car or the driver, though, because it's different drivers on each.
Yeah, it could be.
It might have some more timid drivers.
Here's a Hyundai. Curious.
That had a different sound.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't hear, usually we have a Tesla Model Y, so we're used to the takeoffs. That's probably why we don't really have too much interest in doing this, but obviously electric vehicles have a sound, the motors, when they wind up, when they take off hard like that. But these, all you're really hearing is the tires. But it is interesting that they have different manufacturers over here. I don't know if you get to pick which cars you want to go in. I was just looking at this. Well, that one didn't hardly squeal at all. That EV9 does have a good stance, though, just seeing it sit right there. It sits higher than I thought it would. I think it might actually sit a little higher than the Model Y,
I'm pretty sure it does.
which I do kind of like that.
I don't think it sits as high as the Rivian, though.
No, I don't think it sits as high as a Rivian. So we'll head back over here to Ford. Was going to be the next one we looked at. And I'd have to say that some of those squealings are loud. Ford is another one that we have never owned. We've looked at them. I do like the Broncos. Not the Bronco Sport, but the Broncos. But to me, they're a little overpriced for what they are. But I do like them. They are nice. I do like it. Like I said, I think that one, Melanie said it was 53. It's just, I think they're just a little pricey. So the Mach-E. I have never, I originally had a deposit on one of these, but we wound up canceling it and then getting the Model Y instead. But I never really looked at them. Yeah, I like the Mach-E. The seats were comfortable. I was just telling Melanie, I don't know that I could get used to the vertical screen. We're used to the horizontal screen now. And you've got your regular Mustang. And this may be, is it a Raptor? Yep, Ford Raptor. 59,000. That's not as bad as I thought it would be for a Raptor.
It's a Ranger.
Maybe that's it. It's a Ranger Raptor. That looks like an Expedition, I think, there. This is the Ford Lightning.
Electric?
So Ford's electric pickup truck. To me, it just looks like any other Ford truck. And I think that's probably what I don't like about it.
Yeah, I was going to ask if that was a good or a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're getting into electric vehicles, you probably want it to look what you're familiar to, but I think both of us like things that are just a little different, and that one's just not. 66,000. I do like the front storage. It's nice.
$66 is a lot cheaper than I thought that would be, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's a regular F-150, and it's 67. So that seems odd that the electric is $1,000 cheaper. But now I will say the inside of this one is nicer. It has the leather seats. It's a little more premium interior. I think the other one was a little more base. So that may have something to do with it. So here is a Genesis. So that is an odd place for a charging port. I've never seen one in the front. So this is 69. A little more pricey. It looks nice on the inside though. Don't know if I see it worth 69, but it is nice. It's Nissan's electric. So it was 40 something. 46. Now, I don't like it being open right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's.
I like
really
it where
weird.
it's got kind of a tray. It's almost got kind of that truck look being open in the middle down there, but I like it where it had kind of a tray and you can actually put something down there. I don't know, not a fan of that one. Mazda, that is another one that we've never owned. We've never owned a Mazda. So now this one is a hybrid. It is not fully electric. It's nice. It's nice on the inside. It's not bad. 57, so not terrible. VinFast. I am not familiar with them. I have heard of the name, but I don't know much about them. All right, so they also have a Silverado EV, which I think it said it was 80,000. That is a big truck. I used to have a Chevrolet Avalanche, which just kind of reminds me of that, and it's nice. Yeah, that is a big truck. I like it. It's too big. So looking at this VinFast. Wow, 79,000. Apparently they don't want you to get in it, which I can understand why. Like I said, I don't know much about them, but all right. So now there is a Honda, again, another brand that we have never owned. Prologue. I've seen a bunch of commercials on TV about these. 56,000. I'm not a Honda person. Don't know why. Just not. So let's go back. I don't think we need to look at electric lawnmowers. So this looks like BMW's area, so they got Mini Coopers here too, since they are owned by BMW. So this must be their electric or their hybrid. I'm not sure which it is. It's a nice interior. I don't know that I care for the fabric per se. It's like it's about 43,000.
We'll see this one in a minute. This is the one where you
I like Mini Coopers. We did look at those before. I actually test drove some. They are very fun to drive. But we were only looking at the Mini Coopy Countryman. A little bit, a kind of bigger SUV one. BMWs, never owned one of those. I never had a desire to, I don't know, per se. Yeah, that one's 116,000.
That's why you've never had the desire to own one.
That's why I've never had that desire, I guess. I'm sure there are less expensive ones, but I don't know. Just not a BMW person. But talking about expensive vehicles, I do like the Hummer EV, but you are looking at $100,000 there for that too, probably. But that is a big vehicle, but it is nice. Yeah, that is nice. I don't see a price on that one, but I do know they are a little pricey. So this is all GM's area. So there is a Buick. I know they've redesigned some of theirs recently.
Yeah, this is a Buick.
52,000. That's actually pretty nice. Melanie would be familiar with the Buick a long, long time ago. What was that Buick you had, Melanie? Park Avenue?
I think so. All I know is the horn worked really, really well.
Yeah.
Every time you lock yourself out.
This is definitely not that Buick. This is a lot nicer.
This is not your father's Buick.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's an Enclave is what that one is. And then we got GM's truck here, which is nice. I don't think that's not their electric one. SUV, you got several Buicks here. You can tell the way the front ends are done. They are really trying to go more toward that sporty look. That's a lot of white on the inside. A lot to get dirty. Yeah, got several Buicks here.
Grab that stuff out.
Denali Sierra. ATV Sierra. Then they got the Hummer truck here. So it looks like it is jacked up. That is the air suspension up to the highest level. And you can kind of see the air suspension and all that up under there. Man, that thing gets up in the air. Again, they are nice. But that is the opposite of energy efficient on those. It's a Canyon. I like that. I have looked at these before, and they are nice. I don't know if I'm hipped on the color scheme, the red and the white at the seats and stuff, but it is nice. And of all things, they have beds here. I guess that's if you see some of the prices and you need to go lay down. I guess that's what those are for. $2,500. Yeah, that's a jacked up truck too. Not quite as much as that one, but it's still up there. So this looks like the Blazer, maybe? The EV Blazer? Yeah, EV Blazer. It's not terrible. Not hipped on the wheels. I know they do that for energy efficient, but not hipped on those. Equinox. Then a regular Blazer. And there's the EV Equinox. 34,000. It's not bad. And then they have the high dollar Silverado EV. Again, it's nice. It's just big. Yep, that is really nice.
This part first.
94,000. I would say I am not a big fan of all the black. Tesla used to have these in theirs, and they got rid of them. They got smart. They are fingerprint magnets. All that black. So this is Motor Mob Family. So just some fixed up cars. Jaws. Hulk. Wow. That's a little ancient there. A Z24. Ancient. And obviously these are not new cars, these are individuals' cars. We got a Joker Hellcat. Apparently it's won a lot of awards. Charger. Oh yeah, that's a bit much. Got Thor. Man, they have spent some money on these things. Took me a minute to even realize what kind of car that is. It's a Camaro. Then you got a Captain Marvel. Yeah, that's a lot. And then we Spawn. Took me a minute to figure out what that one is. I do like the doors. The doors kind of cool. Scarface. What was I missing one? Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
The shifter down there is supposed to be his glove. Those are definitely different. So that was the Central Florida International Auto Show. It wasn't very large, but it did have a lot of good many vehicles in there that you could look at, and it was nice to be able to kind of sit in them and look at them without salespeople hounding you to death. They did have some people there that could answer questions for you, which was helpful, but they weren't really pushy. They were just very nice. It was surprising we did not see any Dodge or Jeep.
None of the Chrysler products at all.
Yeah, none of the Chrysler projects, which is very, very odd. But yeah, that was it. So hope you enjoyed that, and we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.